are back for the last set of the evening. We've collected ourselves from the shock of all the upsets. Whew. Yes. The last two we have are TheROCK and MuMyung. So we have a Protoss versus Zerg, which is kind of nice because those don't really go very long. But I'm just going to eat my words. It'll probably go really long because Terran versus Terran went really short today. I don't know.
That was weird. The Terran versus Terran was actually short today.
And July lost, and Firebat Hero lost.
And this has been a really shocking. And, Stork almost lost. Stork almost lost.
Oh, okay, there's TheROCK. Season 1, he made it to the round of 64, and he is now seeded into this position right now. His record is 165 wins, 154 losses, which brings him about 52%. And he's actually ranked 19, according to Kespa.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see, he's actually been on... he's been to the Star League 9 times. He just never, ever made it to semis.
Yeah. He's one of these players that everybody knows who he is. He's been around. He was, of course, from the very, very famous team Null. I'm sure many of you know Null Raw. Well, this guy was Null Rock.
Right.
He's a player who's known for doing very aggressive openers. They don't always work out, though, unlike when Null Raw did it.
But apparently, okay, so, I mean, we thought Firebat Hero was a flamboyant guy. Apparently, he's pretty much a personality, too, they say. Oh, here's MuMyung, anonymous in English. He was not in Season 1, but in right now in Season 2, he has made it now in this part, beating out round of 128 and 64. I can't even talk today. I'm almost done now. Here we go. His win-loss rate, 261, 257, which brings him at 50%, just about, and ranking 110. Let's see here. What do I have for you guys? Last 10 games for TheROCK. He's 2-8 with 5 consecutive losses. Against Zerg, he is 4-6 with 3 consecutive losses. Okay.
It's always hard. Some of these players that go to ACE, ACE is, of course, the Air Force's pro gaming team, but they don't end up playing all day. They have to do a lot of the tasks for the Air Force.
No, that was actually for TheROCK.
Yeah.
And then, actually, MuMyung, similarly.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, similarly, his last... Oh, they're actually the same. His last was 2-8. But no consecutive losses for him. And versus Protoss, he's 4-6. So these guys are seriously, right by each other. However, they have played each other 5 times now. ROCK has beat him 4 times, with MuMyung victorious just once. They've been going at it for years. The last time they met up was about 3 years ago, I think. And so we're going to see if MuMyung's going to be able to pull off a win now that, he's had 3 years of practice with all different players. I don't know. Let's see.
Also, just so you know, we might be starting pretty soon because they're both in on this monitor over here. Yeah, they're both in the game. So go on.
No, that's fine.
I just want to give you a heads up.
I'll get on regardless anyway. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know, ROCK and MuMyung have just been, before the GOM TV MSL, way before, something called KPGA. He was actually pretty good. He won those leagues. He did really well. He's been playing since 2001, however. So, 2000.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah. I think that brings Bogus at about 8 years old when MuMyung started to play.
Yeah, that's actually a very interesting observation. Yeah, some of these younger players have not been playing for that long at all.
I like what you mentioned there before. Oh, they said...
Is there some problem?
Oh, they said, wait 1 second.
Okay, so we're probably going to be starting in under a minute here. MuMyung kind of
wanted... He said, give us a moment. So, okay. I don't know. But I will go ahead and tell you, let's see here. MuMyung, however, is a really nice guy as a person. And, they're calling me. I need to go.
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
Okay.
There was somebody waving at me. I was like, what? I was
like, I need to go interview the Slayer of Zerg. So, I will be back.
All right. I am taking over the show. Move my chair over here. This thing doesn't have wheels. Okay. MuMyung Definitely one of these guys that chokes a lot. Although he did beat Violet, which was kind of a shocker. Violet's pretty damn good. Now, TheROCK, if I had to pick a favorite here, I would pick TheROCK. And that's not just because I'm a Protoss player. It's just because I think Rock might be the superior player. But you know what? Bogus beat Firebat Hero. And then July. Over here at the bottom, we're going to have TheROCK. Over here at the top, MuMyung. I think I've done some serious damage to my vocal cords today. I am in pain right now because I've been screaming so much during the Firebat Hero and Jellizer games. But that's okay. I don't have work for the next few days after this. I will recover. All right. Both these guys know each other pretty well. They've both been around for a very long time. These are very, these are household names when it comes to pro gaming. Unlike, for instance, say Bogus, who's just brand new on the scene. So these guys have a pretty good idea of how the other opposing player plays. They've, of course, got to study countless VODs and replays of each other. So let's see if they mix it up a little bit here. Rock looking to fast expand here. MuMyung probably going to be getting the hatchery right now. Sometimes they hide the drone out here so that the probe doesn't see it. I actually don't know what that drone is doing. It might just be going to scout. He blocks the ramp with one drone. That's pretty unusual for Zerg to do. And now Zerg expands over here. Okay. Well, let's see here. He hasn't expanded just yet. Forge first. Rock, of course, wants to be cautious here, and he is going to bring up a second probe to try to break this ramp. We haven't seen the hatchery just yet. It's kind of weird what's going on here. MuMyung doesn't normally do stuff like this. MuMyung is generally criticized for not. What is going on? Sorry. This is weird. Why does he have 3 drones here? He really doesn't want to let him up here. I don't know about this build at all. This build kind of sucks, I think. What is he doing, man? It's like 3 drones. It's like so much income. And he's going to get up there. Oh! Wow, this is a little bit embarrassing. He actually got the drone. Now he's like, he will most positively get up there. Meanwhile, MuMyung is wasting so many drones not mining just so he can hide a hatchery somewhere. TheROCK is definitely confused as hell right now. However, I don't think this gives MuMyung a big advantage. This is 3 drones. Well, initially it was 4 at one point in time. You lost one. They're just not mining. And TheROCK is probably confused as ever, trying to figure out what is going on here. Zerg players never block their ramps with drones early on because they don't have as many workers. They need as many as possible to see what's going on. To mine minerals, whatever. Here's the gateway coming out now. Oh, he might try to get up here anyways. Nope. You can see Rock is really, really curious as to what is going on right now. I mean, he's really just like, what? What is he doing, man? Oh, my God, and he gets up there anyways. Well, it's going to be obvious what MuMyung was doing the entire time since he sees how late the pool and the extractor are. He will indeed be expanding somewhere else. So TheROCK now knows exactly what's going on, and MuMyung literally just wasted that many drones trying to stop it. I really, really don't agree with the way MuMyung's played so far. Well, the probe now moves out. Probably to find the hidden expansion. ROCK sneaking probes around the map. This is one of these maps that has a lot of backdoors. If ROCK does skip the Stargate, he needs to at least have one hidden probe around the map so he can scout with it and figure out what the Zerg's doing. Here's a hidden expansion that gets spotted before this probe is barely taken out. Let's see if ROCK goes for the Citadel or the Stargate. I always get the Stargate, but he does have extra probes hidden around the map. And indeed, the scouting probe is going to get in there, see the fast layer. The ROCK knows exactly what's going on. I question if MuMyung could win this, especially with his economy being so so far behind early on. The layer's on the way. Pretty standard opening here for MuMyung, with the exception of the weird drone blocking and expanding the different direction. The 3 hatcheries, one at each expansion, and the UTech is pretty common. I wonder if ROCK saw the Spire or not. He should have. A great way to respond to that Spire would probably be to get a Stargate. The Overlord's picked off here, and I don't know, it's just standard play so far. That's all I can really say. Well, here's going to be our Stargate and Citadel. He may try to get a GT out here. He may go for the Mass Gate with the Zealot legs and the +1 attack. Both are pretty strong here. Once again, he's sending out another scouting probe. I don't know if that's a great idea at this moment, since the Corsair is going to be out here very soon anyways. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but one great way, if you do skip the Corsair, to continue to scout is to use your Dragoon. The Dragoon is so fast, you can just run around the map and check stuff out real fast and run back.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Well, MuMyung did this build this opening that I thought was pretty bad. We'll see if it actually turns out to be the case. And other than that, pretty standard play. Just MuMyung doing some strange drone blocking at his ramp. There's the Hydralisk Den coming up here in the Evolution Chamber. Expect to see Mutatech, but will possibly Mutatech. He could just be getting Scourge, and then he might be turtling hardcore like we saw him do against Violet. Well, it looks like he's going to play defensively. Not sure if his opponent's just going to Mutarush or get the Scourge to be defensive. Double Scourge out here. Now, he may try to go for the Sarah assassination. Okay, here he goes now. He's going to try to fly in there. I don't know if this is a good idea for MuMyung to be getting that close to those Corsairs with the cannons covering them. You know, the cannon kills the Scourge in like, 2 hits or something. 2 hits, yeah.
Okay, so that's what, 3 Corsairs and
looks
sneaky,
like he's going to go for the DT attacking expansion. He can probably take out a few Overlords if he uses the Corsairs right. Yes, he does. Oh, this could be bad. More and more DTs coming around here. He's got to be careful to not die to Scourge. Oh man, losing 2, but he is going to get some drones. Fantastic job here. Now he can go for the eggs, or he can keep going for the lings. Oh man, this is disastrous. Okay, the Overlord's out now. And now he's going to have to back up. But he did get a lot of lings. He did get a lot of drones. Pretty effective there. Now we're going to see the Masquerade. Whoa! He does not skip the Robo Bay completely here and just try to run his opponent over. I was not expecting to see that many gates. If MuMyung gets lurkers, it could be the end, though. Well, the Mutalisks are out now, which means the lurker tech is going to be delayed slightly. And with the lurker tech being delayed, I think the timing attack is coming here. Here's the late robotics facility. Fantastic defense here by ROCK. He may be overdoing it with that cannon, the extra cannon there. Oh, look out. Okay, well, now the Protoss is going to move out here. double Archons here, pretty deadly against those Mutalisks. If MuMyung doesn't get the Lurkers up in time, it could be disastrous here. I don't see any Lurkers yet here. I don't see any Lurker eggs morphing. Protoss is just going to run over the Zerg right now with this excellent timing attack here. Oh, man. MuMyung, you're bad right now. This is just bad.
He's Moom bad.
He's Moom getting owned right now. This is ridiculous. Why are you even trying to attack those Mutalisks? The Archons with the Mutalisks. Okay, that's going to be it. MuMyung may want to type out GG. He may want to take his chances.
There
No, he's going to do it right there. Bam! Boom! It is over. That was short and sweet. TheROCK just played well. MuMyung's opening sucked, though. I mean, normally I'm not that critical of different openings, but that opening was just absolutely... That was just... Seriously, that was bad.
All right, that was the head chief himself.
So he's going to have to... he's going to have to bring some better strategies to this tournament if he's going to do that. I mean, that was just an easy game for ROCK. You could see ROCK just was a little bit confused at the start, but then he saw that and he was just like, okay... well, now I'm going to win and make a bunch of units and kill you. And apparently that's how you beat MuMyung. So
Okay.
I think Game 2 should be more interesting here. We'll see in just a moment here.
Yeah.
My in-game monitor is suddenly turned to the Korean feed, so I don't know when the players are going to join the game. So we might get owned here in this last game. We'll see.
No, that wasn't it. There was no queue. Anyway, well, I wanted to say before I had to go interview Pepe, who beat out July. I didn't even see July back there. He ducked out somewhere. I don't even know. But
probably disappeared. He's burrowed somewhere backstage.
Somewhere. But yeah, people had been questioning, how MuMyung even got on the Ace team because he wasn't all that good. Even when he was on SK, he never really had his place there. Oh, I think we're starting. Yeah.